goes, I need you in L.A. January, latest first week of February. Can you make it? And I'm like, yeah. Doug, I didn't have a fucking dime. I didn't know how I was going to get to L.A. I didn't know shit. All I knew was that fucking they wanted me for a CBS pilot. And when he called December 12th or whatever, 13th, he goes, we want you, but you still got to come down and do a screen test. He didn't call an audition. About 2 days later, I'm doing comedy at the Underground, and a buddy of mine, Rod Long, comes up to me, and he goes, Dog, you know, you think about, Mike and I were talking about, you know, things that go on in your life. You know, sometimes you don't think your life is working out like it should, you know. But you look at things and you go, wow, no matter what's going on now, there was a time when the universe came through for me. And it came through for a guy like me a lot of times. Regardless of my mother, prison, all that stupidity. You could sit here and look at all the negative shit, but you do have to look at the positive shit. I had no fucking money. I had nothing, you know, and this comic said to me, hey, man, what are you doing like 2 days from now? Like, who asked you that? And you're like, nothing. And he goes, I got to go to L.A. to bring art for an art show. You want to take a ride with me? I'll cover your gas, weed, and whatever. He was one of my good friends in Seattle. This guy, no matter what, he always had my back. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? So I called the fucking guy. I go, I'm going to L.A. I got a ride. We'll be there Tuesday night. And he goes, perfect. Can you do a spot at the Laugh Factory Tuesday night for the people from the show? And I'm like, I go, they won't give me a spot, but if you could fucking set it up for me, I'll definitely do it. Done. He set up a spot. And then he goes, you're going to do the showcase Tuesday. Wednesday, you're going to do a screen test, and then you're free to go. And that's Rod's plan was Tuesday, he's going to land, we're going to relax, go to dinner, and Wednesday, we'll fucking do the art show, and Thursday, we'll get in the car. I mean, it couldn't be any fucking better, guys, you know? Here's some Monday fucking motivation for you. It couldn't be any better. Just when you think that things are not going anywhere. We get back to Seattle, I go on with my life, you know? Now I got to wait to hear from him again. He told me, call me after the new year. So I keep doing my comedy, and one day I got a call from Ron Reed, another fucking gentleman up in Seattle, who took me, Josh, a lot of us under his wing, Brody. And he goes, I have a spot for New Year's. It's opening up for Doug Stanhope. He asked if you were open before he gave it away. And I'm like, fuck, yeah. I go, see if he needs a host. See if he could use Josh Wolf. Yeah, he's open too. Fuck it. So it was me, Josh, and Stanhope. Now, I'm thinking about this as the money I'm going to use to go to L.A. This is like fucking perfect. Like, it couldn't have happened at a better time. I was just going to sit around and smoke dope on fucking New Year's. This is great. All right. No problem. New Year's comes. You know, and I do the shows with Stanhope. And let's be honest, I had worked really hard. And, you know, you don't know when the fruits of your labor are going to pop up. The fruits of my labor popped up that fucking, that New Year's weekend. I think we added like 3 or 4 fucking shows. It was just phenomenal. Stanhope was a beast. Stanhope will always be a fucking beast. And he'll always be a beast in my eyes for what I'm going to tell you now. After the weekend was over, Stanhope stayed. You know, we went to get drinks, we went to eat, and one of the nights he goes, listen, man, here's some cash. Like, this is Doug Stanhope. He goes, here's some cash. He goes, they're going to send you a check from whatever, but I'm going to give you more. You did really good. And he goes, when are you moving to L.A.? And I'm like, tell me you didn't just ask me that. And he goes, it's time for you to move to L.A. You're that good. You're ready. And I'm like, I don't think I'm ready. Yes, you are. He's like, I'm at the Improv. There are a bunch of fucking humps every night. You know, Stanhope. He's like, fuck them. Go down there, do what you're doing here on stage, tear them the fuck up. And I'm like, okay, I can't play. And then he says, the final hand of God. He goes, when you come to LA, you got some place to stay. That's half the problem. When comics want to go to LA, they're like, I don't know, we don't know anybody, or we gotta sleep on a fucking basement. This guy just opened his home to me. He's like, you got a place to stay, man, for however long as you need. I mean, it couldn't have worked out any goddamn better. I mean, you couldn't put this together. But, as usual, don't let your character ruin your motherfucking destiny, okay? You're going to hear me say that. I've been saying it for 10 fucking years. I've been saying it since the day I heard it, which is about 16 years ago. I heard that. A little before I quit coke, I heard somebody say, don't let your character ruin your destiny. So here I am. I'm headed to LA. New Year's was great. Pop, 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 pop. We're going to fucking do it. What do you think happens at Uncle Joey? That Monday after that great New Year, I got a letter in my house, a summons from a fucking assault in Seattle that had happened 4 or 5 months earlier, and the court had finally processed it and finally caught it. They were calling a fucking probation hearing to revoke my fucking probation for me to do the rest of my time in fucking county jail. Whatever, 4 months of probation I had left. They were revoking my fucking sentence in the middle of all this shit. I'm like, God damn it. Now I had to go to court like the 16th of January. This is like the 4th of January I got this news. I just came back. I just fucking auditioned. There was no money yet on the table. He just said, come down. I will call you with a legit offer, like by the 10th or the 11th. When can you be down there? I said, I don't know. I'm putting it all together now. Now I get this fucking court case on the 16th. And I'm like, Stanhope gave me a place. I got my fucking money. I got everything. Everything I could have fucking wanted. I'm going. My girlfriend at the time is coming with me. She's going to drive. I got a place to stay with Doug. She's going to she's got a trailer. So even if we get stuck, we got a trailer. We're not going to be on the street. If Doug throws me out or changes his mind or smells my fungi toenail, he's not going to fucking panic. And this is what I did. And now I got to go to fucking court.
Back in Seattle.
I wasn't even in LA yet. Okay. Seattle was not going to let me fucking go. But I had a cool probation officer. Him and I mean, he was as cool as can be for a probation officer. He was a dick, but I was behaving myself and he was cool.